Man, we are preparing fried dumplings for real fishermen. Girl, I don't... know about you, but for me, it's already real spring. Coltsfoot is blooming, ticks have emerged, and the feeder season is opening. And this man appears in the frame.
Man, today, Tanyusha and I have come to the Trubish River, and we will be opening the feeder season. Everything that swims here, in short, all the fish that are in this river. Unfortunately, this river is not the Dnipro, not the Sula, not the Desna. Well, we will try to catch something.
This is an experimental video for us because on the Trubish River we have mostly always fished for predators. Today we will try for peaceful fish.
Peaceful fish? Really? We have never caught before. Yes.
We are preparing fried dumplings in a feeder style.
We take the feeder out of our case. Up, you see, we even have the feeder assembled here. This is the Sherman Pro, up to 70 grams. Even the reel is not washed. Our feeder fishing begins with reconnaissance. Because I generally know these places, but we've never fished with a feeder here, and the depths are only approximate. So now we're attaching a portable echo sounder, the Deeper Chirp 2, to the feeder. We will cast it. We'll make a few casts diagonally and see if there are fish here, and we'll check the depths. For connection, you see, there are two such contacts here. We submerge the echo sounder in the water, and it immediately starts working, turning on. We connect the echo sounder to the app on the smartphone via Wi-Fi. I attach the phone to the rod using a holder, and we're watching what's happening here. At the cast, we have as much as 4.6, 4.7 meters. Well, we slowly reel it in. You see, even here, a hole is starting. The hole is 5 meters. Now we'll change the settings a bit to show fish with icons and switch the palette to a more colorful, interesting one. I cast a little to the side. Here, can you imagine there's a 7-meter hole here on the Trubish Dam? Oh, right there on the hole, it's 7.2, 7.3. It's clearly visible that there are fish. Fish are present. Quite a large school. There, do you see? You can see both, the screen recording and how it looks on the smartphone. That's it, the hole is probably ending now. The exit has started. We're almost at 6 meters now. Well, in short, the fish are small, but the hole is nicely filled with them, so we'll try to cast far from the shore. We'll try to cast there and fish. But it's clear that in the shallow water, well, that's 3 to 4 meters. There are no fish. Probably the water is cold, and all the fish are standing now, purely in the hole. In short, that's it. Further on, 4 to 7 meters is completely empty. That's the deepest place and all the fish are still there.
We need onions for the dumplings. The smoke brought Tatiana to tears. No one else did. It was the smoke. We sliced our onion into half rings like this. Look, our dumplings have browned a little like this. We sprinkle the onions on them. Oops. Besides that, we also need mushrooms. Now, let's go. We'll slice them too. Oh.
Oh, the aroma immediately came from the onions. That's beautiful.
It looks cool. By the way, I've never eaten fried dumplings, that's why. I've wanted to try them for a long time, but we didn't have the opportunity to bring them. Now there's an opportunity for them to arrive without sticking together. That's why we're making them today. And it's not because we bought a refrigerator, but because I have a very cold heart. We cut our mushrooms into large pieces. When they are larger, they are juicier, in my opinion. I only love my mom's dumplings. Mom makes them with chicken, but Pavlik doesn't like them. Pavlik loves pork, but I like them so much. They're so tender, especially when there's soup with them. It's really delicious there. You don't understand anything.
We once went to a cafe. They make homemade dumplings there, and fried ones were on the menu. I ordered them, but they said, we don't have electricity, the fryer isn't working. They fry them in the cafe, so I didn't get to try them. Today will also be the first time, if Tanyusha doesn't burn them.
I'll do everything myself. Don't offend me. As always, my mission is to mix the bait.
Are you a dough mixer?
No, I'm not a bait mixer. I just have a very light touch.
Oh.
So today we have the flagship grand feeder. And the roach I started with during winter fishing, black tile, cold water. We are not adding any attractant. If it turns out to be insufficient, we'll add more. Since the water is cold now, fish don't like strong scents, so something gentle without strong smells is needed. Why is there such a small hole? I added a bit here, but the holes need to be bigger. Really? Well, I mean, in the ears there. You know, like in tribes, anyway. The water is so cold. Not like in summer. Yeah. Even my hand went numb from the cold.
That's enough. Don't overwet everything. Now it's going to bubble up here for me.
What else is wrong?
The main thing is to mix the bait. That's the most important. Add water gradually so as not to overwet it.
So far, it's only stuck to my hand.
Yes, we've clipped 2 feeders. One distance. The longer one, I don't know. We'll see now. We'll pick the weight so I can cast properly. Maybe I'll have to use 60 grams, 70, because one is 20 meters away. That's close. You can use 40 grams there. I'll use a large feeder so that a lot of bait falls on the spot at once. And you see there are more compact ones, like 70 grams, but they fly well, far, and accurately. Here's a case for feeders, and this one is for a light feeder. Well, a feeder up to 70 grams fits right here. Different ones like these for crucian carp, for small rivers, things like that. My setup is inline. This is all left over from last season. The feeder gum leader is about 15 centimeters. You see, it stretches like this. You see, the feeder will move along the line like this. And I couldn't find a leader line of 0.1. So I'll use a 0.12, about 50 centimeters. Here on the feeder gum, you see there's a loop. Just in a loop, we insert the leader into the loop. And that's it. We are going to start feeding now.
we add the mushrooms. Now we salt, pepper, and add paprika. Mix everything well, and soon we will dress it with sour cream. Gently add the sour cream and evenly into the mixture while stirring continuously. And the final touch, add greens for a vibrant color and a hint of spring flavor. And just try to tell me that your mouth isn't watering when you look at this. I won't believe it. I'm already standing here thinking, faster, faster, come on, it's time to eat. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, someone is here? Who is it? Someone.
A guest fish.
A guest fish. We caught one like this on the Dnipro. You said this isn't the Dnipro, and here you have a Dnipro fish.
We've baited 2 of our spots. Well, in short, the first catch is here.
Who is it? It's her again.
A guest fish. A bream.
I thought there weren't any here.
This is on another heater.
Are you sure it's her? Isn't it a small bream? Goodness, almost knocked me over.
It's a bream. The eyes are so big.
Maybe she's just in shock that you caught her. What are you pulling again, bald one?
Another guest fish.
Will there be any other fish? I wouldn't have thought it lived here.
Like this. I don't know, we should try. Maybe pure bloodworm. Because you can see that it also sucks on maggots. But it definitely likes bloodworm. Such a fish, damn, but it's okay.
Well, listen,
Try it in the evening.
I'll give it to the cats now. We caught roach of this size on the Dnipro all summer, so don't exaggerate. Can you imagine what I just saw? Some kind of flying, I don't know what it was. Well, in short, some kind of river bird. And then a kite grabbed it and it started to cry, scream, and screech. It caught it right in midair. I started to scream, but it didn't help. And so now I have a tragedy. I understand that the kite also needs to eat, but that doesn't mean it should catch such small ones. The conclusion of today's show. Tatiana burned her hand because a piece of wood shot out. Tatiana burned her leg. No, well, it will pass. But now, I'll have an absolutely delicious meal. Indeed, as a reward for all the worries and anxieties. Yes. Oh. What I can tell you, in conclusion,